Allow me to share some words with you if you don't mind. I may come off a bit strong, but you should be able to handle it. After all, you are a bad boy. You have a God complex. By your pattern of behavior, you believe you have great power, ability, ineffability, and is superior to others. In other words, you thought you was a god. However, what you are is a mentally psychotic narcissist with a personality disorder or mania. It's time to pay the reaper, Mr. Combs. You can handle it. Remember, you're the bad boy and face of Bad Boy Records, which you founded in 1993. That's a long time being a bad boy, Daddy. Let's see if you can now live up to the bad boy name and image as you enjoy your new place of residency for a very long time. Hello and welcome to Bama Red, Raw and Uncut Talk, a podcast where no matter what the topic is, we tell it straight like it is, with no apologies. Let the chips fall where they may. I'm your host, Pat Hurd, better known as the Poor Widow's Boy. I do wish all is well and favor is upon you. After viewing this episode, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, let's talk about the bad boy of Bad Boy Records, Mr. Sean John Combs. You know, there's a legal maxim dating back to at least the 17th century that states, justice delayed is justice denied. Yes, I would agree with that phrase. However, I also believe that the punishment must fit the crime, even if the punishment is not served in a timely manner. It's still better to have justice served than no justice at all. I think we all can agree with that. Hear me out. Sean John Combs, a.k.a. Booty Bandit. We all know who he is. He's plastered all over the news now, but for all the wrong reasons once again. You see, this is not the Booty Bandit first rodeo when it comes to being involved in serious criminal activities. However, this time the stakes are much more severe for him. If found guilty, he could be in prison for decades, which would be a life sentence for him given his current age, and hopefully for his co-conspirators as well. We cannot leave out the rest of his gang of booty sniffers. This malignant cancer must be removed from the human body, which is you and I. However, achieving this feat will not be an easy one. And that's because light does not always shine in the dark. This playing field is much more intricate, and some of its participants sits high and belong to powerful, let's say, societies, if you know what I'm getting at. However, the million-dollar question is, will the unknown, which resides vertically, that don't look like the Booty Bandit, be identified, exposed, and held accountable also? I think we all know the answer to that question. The puppeteer or hand is never seen controlling the puppet. Only the puppet is seen performing. However, if you look close enough, the strings controlling the puppet are visible. Just follow them upward to the higher chambers. The picture becomes clear as the filters dissipate. Easier said than done. Besides, true power rests not behind, but above the throne on a higher degree. And yes, there are participants in this intricate game, hint, politicians, celebrities, and entertainers, that are complicit along with the Booty Bandit, and too deserves their day in the court of law. But as reality would have it, Lady Justice is not fair. She is blindfolded because justice is supposed to be unbiased and should not be based on a person's appearance or other outside influences. However, the reality is the bitch wears a see-through blindfold. If you believe that crock of bullshit about her being unbiased, you also believe Trump is not a racist and that he believes in democracy and freedom for all. Exactly. And by the way, make sure you vote blue on November 5th, 2024. If you don't know who Sean John Combs, aka Booty Bandit, is, you must be from a faraway planet unknown to man. And if so, welcome to Earth. But please, I warn you, stay away from the cats and dogs. Some very weird people might just say you're eating them. I know. I'll explain it to you later. You perhaps may be asking yourself, why is the aka Booty Bandit affixed to Sean John Combs? Simple. Because the name says it all, along with people that know him, but also people that know him, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. It is said he has an insatiable appetite for a man's rectum, and he's a brother that's not even down low about it. He just has to bring the other foot out of the closet. Now that he's incarcerated, he may very well do just that. Good for him. Booty Bandit has been well known in music, business, and political circles since the 1990s, with both Democratic and Republican candidates. His affiliation with high-profile celebrities and politicians from the local level to as high as the federal level is vast. I guess they love his freak-offs or sex parties just as much as he does. We fast forward to the present day. Booty Bandit, 54 years of age, has been arrested after being indicted by a grand jury in New York. He faces charges of sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution. At the time of recording this episode, Booty Bandit remains behind bars and is on procedural suicide watch, as is typical with high-profile clients, without bail in the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. As you may know, it is well known Booty Bandit possesses a dark side. Make no mistake about it. He's a very dangerous man for many reasons. In the indictment, prosecutors allege that since 2008, he has been part of a criminal organization that engaged in numerous criminal activities. Hear me out. Mr. Booty Bandit, the puppet. The controllers, the puppeteers. The enablers, family, friends, staff, and the like. Let me holler at you. This is for you. As you may have begun to notice, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Them boys coming for you. The feds, that is. Tell me something. How does it feel to write down? How does it feel not knowing you may get that unexpected knock on your door in the middle of the night? Or unexpected visitor at your workplace? Or simply unannounced guest at a family function while taking a bite out of a fresh grilled hamburger? Wow, a grilled hamburger does sound good right about now. I hope you're wearing your grown-up Pampers. Forgive me. Depends is the proper name. I guess it's time to jump ship and run for the hills. Every man for himself. Perhaps it's time to retire early. Disconnect from certain people. Liquidate. Accumulate cash. Lie to cover up another lie. No comment. I wish to incriminate myself. Please talk to my lawyer. I plead the fifth. I'll get back with you. I'm out of the country. All of that sounds good. But, yes, there is a but. Can I tell you something? The tapes don't lie. And there is plenty. Perhaps not as much as baby oil bottles. You never know, though. With the Booty Bandit, anything is possible. That along with cooperating witnesses. Yes, it pays to snitch. Just imagine this. While you are locked up, and Big Bubba breaking it off in you, Tyrone is home breaking it off in the wifey. Just as I thought. Take your ass in that room and tell them feds what they want to know. I bet your ass is going to be speaking in spiritual tongues, telling what you know. The power of pussy. And yes, booty also. That old rabbit ain't nothing to be played with. The Fed's gun much bigger than yours. And no, Booty Bandit, I'm not talking about that gun. The nerve of this guy. Hear me out, kinfolk. You see, the day has finally come for the Booty Bandit accounts to be settled. It is time for him to be held accountable for the evil he's perpetrated along with the suffering he's caused upon humanity for so many years. His day of reckoning is finally here. Booty Bandit, listen up, partner. Do the right thing and expose all that are involved in any and all criminal activity that you know of. Cut a deal with the feds. I promise you, the others have and will. Dude, the game is over. You had a long run. I don't care how much money you have. Your money can't save you, Daddy. They would not even give you a bond. Just accept the responsibility and begin the healing process. Make it as right as you can. Truth be told, which you already know this, you are going to spend many years in prison. That is a fact. You shall reap what you sow. Confess and lighten your burdens. As you know now, there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Take a look around you. Exactly that there. Reality is a motherfucker. At times it's like trying to swallow a watermelon. You're all done and butt-ass naked in the middle of a ferocious snowstorm. It's cold out there, isn't it? You never expected this day would ever come. What little decency you may have remaining, if any, do what's right. Besides, I heard your mental state is quite fragile while you await trial. And you just moved into your new residence. Wow. If you don't mind me asking, what will your state of mind be in, let's say, 3 months? I can only imagine. Please don't go do nothing stupid and watch your back. That where the light shine, wish to dim yours forever. You should have listened to Mama when she said, you make your bed hard, you get to lay in it. Mr. Sean John Combs, you should have never sold your soul. You see, the great dragon was hurled down, that ancient serpent called the devil, or Satan, who leads the whole world astray. He was hurled to the earth, and his angels with him. Ask yourself, was it worth it? Travel in peace, my brother. I can only pray for you. Allah.